Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we'll be doing another double review. This one is a little bit special. It is the review of the S.H.Figuarts Great Saiyaman, as well as the Ultimate Gohan, or like the 1.0 Ultimate Gohan, because much later on we did get the Superhero Ultimate Gohan. So effectively this is a review of a 1.0 and 2.0 Gohan as he appeared in the Buu saga. Now, Adult Gohan is a little bit of a strange character when it comes to S.H.Figuarts, because he doesn't really get that much love, even though he is a much beloved character. And it's not like he lacks designs or anything like that. There are so many different ones and so many different looks that you could have for him. You know, you could have like the Great Saiyaman look without the cape, without the helmet. You can have Ultimate Gohan. You could have him when he was training Goten and Videl, which I think is a pretty iconic look. It's similar to the look that they gave him in Superhero. They even did like third-party mods that you could do swappable parts to make that actual look possible. So it's not like he lacks designs or anything like that. You could even do, you know, his school look, who knows. But for whatever reason, we got very few figures of this look. We just got the Ultimate Gohan from Buu Saga as a 1.0 body, and the Great Saiyaman 2.0, and again, much later, the Superhero Gohan. But, that being said, the Great Saiyaman figure is one of the coolest S.H.Figuarts I think they've ever done, because it provides you with every look of Adult Gohan. So you have the Great Saiyaman with the helmet, you can take off the cape, you can swap to the bandana and sunglasses look, you can swap to the normal Gohan look, and you can swap to the Super Saiyan Gohan look, which is very, very cool. There is a bit of a limitation here in terms of actual faceplate variety, but the actual head swapping, I think, sort of makes up for it. But we'll get into everything in good time. So out of the box, this is what the 1.0 Ultimate Gohan comes with. So we get the figure itself, 3 faces, an energy effect part, and swappable hands, a decent spread all things considered, as well as a stand for the effect part. The Great Saiyaman, we get the figure itself, a bunch of different hands for his different poses, the Super Saiyan Gohan head sculpt, the regular Gohan head sculpt, the bandana head sculpt, as well as replaceable antennae, a little back plate to cover up where the cape comes off, as well as an alternate mouthpiece for the helmeted head. So really big loadout of accessories, because they wanted to recreate every single look that Gohan had while he was Great Saiyaman. So that's pretty cool. Even if they could have milked the heck out of it and done, you know, the same body type with just, you know, none of the cape or helmet and just done Gohan heads, which I would have been cool with as well. But it's just interesting that sometimes they go all out on a release, sometimes they hold back, sometimes they milk it. It's all over the place. But out of the box and put on a display, here they are, and they look pretty good, all things considered. The 1.0 bodies I have a little bit of a problem with, just because they don't aesthetically look the best anymore, in particular around the pants. I don't like how they bulk up around halfway through. But the upper torsos are usually pretty good, and a lot of the faces do tend to hold up pretty okay as well. The Great Saiyaman Gohan looks pretty good, even with the 2.0 body that is a little bit outdated at this point. I think it suits this look really, really well. One thing that is a little bit awkward is the soft plastic of the part of the cape, because it just sort of hovers over his chest and hovers over where the buttons should be. These could get warped pretty easily. Thankfully mine aren't, and depending on the pose they can just, you know, obviously hover over the body and look a bit awkward. But otherwise, looks really good. All of the paintwork is nice, in particular the Great Saiyaman helmet and all the alternate Gohan faces, but the helmet in particular looks really, really fantastic. Even subtle references like how Great Saiyaman has got a watch for the suit transformation. Just nice stuff there. And to complete the trio, here is the Superhero Gohan, so that's cool. Hopefully we will get a 4.0 or at least 3.0 like proper Ultimate Gohan or Buu Saga Gohan or something like that at some point. It would be nice. They should be milking this look, but they just aren't as much as they should be. But I digress, they do look all good together. And next we'll go to posability. So it's nothing too crazy. Like I said, it's a 1.0 and a 2.0. So Ultimate Gohan has got a ball joint in the head and neck. It is an old figure, so the head does pop off super easily on mine. I did get this pre-owned. but it's okay enough. The arms can rotate all the way around. They can butterfly in a bit. There's an upper arm swivel, bend at the elbow, and ball joint at the wrist. There's a ball joint in the waist, which allows for a bit of rotation, crunching, and all sorts. It's the standard thing for 1.0s. He can do the splits that far. He can kick forward and back that far. There's a bend at the knee, as well as a pivot at the ankle, as well as a hinge at the toes. Nothing too crazy. It is a lightweight figure, so he can hold the weight pretty well as well. Just, shows a bit of age because of the mold. For Great Saiyaman, it is what you expect out of a 2.0, but still pretty good all things considered. So ball joint at the head and neck allows him to look down and up pretty okay. The head is a little bit loose because there's so many head swaps, so whoever had it before me probably used him quite a bit. The upper cape is soft, like I said. The back of the cape is a hard plastic and can hinge up and rotate around. It is a little bit loose and a little bit awkward to pose, but it's fine. The arm can rotate all the way around, butterfly in. There's an upper arm swivel, bend at the elbow, and ball joint at the wrist. There's a bit of crunching and rotation in the upper chest, regular stuff for 2.0 bodies. You can also swivel at the waist. The belt is a floating piece. The skirt is a soft plastic and divided into several pieces, so you can kick forward and back that far, do the splits just fine, bend at the knees, swivel at the upper thigh, as well as a rotation at the ankle and hinge at the toes. A little bit limited because of the old design boots, but it's perfectly fine. Now for faces, Ultimate Gohan comes with a serious face out of the box. He comes with a smirking face, as well as a shouting face. Great Saiyaman comes with a neutral face out of the box, a shouting faceplate, a bandana and sunglasses head sculpt, which has got his mouth open. This is the only expression that it comes with. A little bit of a shame, but it's fine. And a normal Gohan face. I don't really like the shape of Gohan's face with this sculpt, but it is nice enough to have a normal Gohan head for a 2.0, because we just don't for others. And then we get the Super Saiyan Gohan head, which is a lot sharper, and I like the details on it. There is some subtle shading on it as well, and looks quite nice. And with all of these accessories, you can get these figures into some pretty good poses. The energy effect for Ultimate Gohan is greatly appreciated. Why he comes with an energy effect and a lot of other 1.0s don't, or a lot of other figures in general don't, I couldn't tell you. Maybe they thought the loadout wasn't enough, so they thought they'd chuck in something. But regardless, it's nice to have a fairly generic energy effect, and works pretty well. Great Saiyaman has a million accessories, so it's nice. You can get him into pretty much all his iconic poses. Sometimes you need a stand to hold him up, but it's fine. And I had a lot of fun with him. He's a really, really versatile figure, and without the cape and any of the other Great Saiyaman accessories, I really, really like the look of this Gohan. It's one of my favorite looks of adult Gohan. You do also get like a swappable arm part for Great Saiyaman, like how I said he's got the watch. You can do it so you can remove the watch and he's just got the regular plain glove. That's really nice as well. Just really nice nods to the accessories. I really like that they are trying to replicate as many things as they possibly can with this single release. Makes other releases seem a bit awkward as well, but they went all out on Great Saiyaman, and I do greatly appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get a new one at some point. I think that they can go even further with the new body sculpts, but having separate releases might be a bit better, because then they can go all out on singular designs. Like having multiple Super Saiyan Gohan faces would be really, really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I'm hard at work making new videos for the channel. Now, while I'm happy with where the channel is right now, I could use your help. By liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my channel to more people. So if you like any of my videos, please let me know. It really helps out. And if you liked this one, please let me know too. It means a lot to me, and I really, really appreciate all of you guys.